Change your shoes, change your life. My goal is always to be the most efficient with whatever little training time I have. And that's why I've tested and been training and running in Vivobarefoot shoes for the past 4 years. What got me here didn't get me there, and I literally threw everything out to retrain myself to run after I gave it all up 10 years ago. I had bursitis in my left knee. It was in the front, in the back, in the side. I used to have this fluid sac on the top. It was left over from like a motorbike injury as a kid. I fell off, crashed into a pile of rocks, and smashed up that knee. And then was playing football, running, all sorts of things, and it would just always get inflamed. It would always just flare up. Went to the doctors, went to the physios, tried literally everything. Needles, like acupuncture, steroid injections. They used to like put in the syringe and like suck fluid out. It was pretty wild, but they couldn't fix it. So I literally gave up on all of that 10 years ago. I started yoga, started experimenting with other modalities, and then 4 years ago I shifted to barefoot shoes. And it literally changed my life. Now, growing up in New Zealand as a kid, you're often barefoot most of the time, especially in summertime. Then as an adult, obviously, went to uni, go to the office, you're in shoes, you might be in some boots with some heels, like all of it just locks up our feet and stops them from just being this amazing, amazing structure. 25% of our bones are in our feet. Absolutely wild, blows my mind. Quarter of all of the bones in our body are in our feet. Leonardo da Vinci considers them just the most amazing marvel, paraphrasing his insights into that. But really, after I noticed how strong my ankles and feet had become after just wearing those shoes, I was like, whoa, this is pretty impressive. And so impressive, I started to run barefoot again, and this is when I got back into running 2 years ago. Subsequently, since then, in 2023, I ran the Ultra Trail Australia 50k race. It's got 2,500 vertical. And then that was fully in Vivobarefoot shoes. And then this year, at the start of this year, I ran the Tarawera Ultra Marathon, which was 100 kilometers in some Vivobarefoot firm grounds. And yeah, that was an amazing exploration. All of my training miles must have clocked probably over 2,000 Ks in Vivos at least over the last couple of years. And then when running streets or socially or even track, I'll wear the Primus lights. They're awesome. And then aim to wear the Primus lights every single day. They're my everything shoe. Now, I'm not saying that barefoot shoes are the be-all, end-all. I do think some things are fads. This isn't a fucking fad. They've taught me so much. And I'll elaborate on that further as we keep building this community. But coming back to efficiency, the core thing is that by just wearing barefoot shoes in your day-to-day, not even in training in them, not even running in them, just wearing them in your day-to-day, has been scientifically proven to increase the strength of your foot by 60%. So this study was conducted 2021. And it's scientifically backed up. They took a bunch of people, quite a few, I think. I don't know how many it says in here. But in essence, they took a group of humans and adults that were wearing these, that had experience, and it showed that foot strength increased on average by 57.4%. after 6 months of daily activity in minimal footwear. That's it. You don't even have to go to the gym. You don't even have to go for a run. You just have to walk and live and just go about your normal 10,000 steps with Vivos or similar minimal footwear that allows the full flexion of that foot, allows the full flexion of those toes to be moving, and in doing so, it increases our proprioception, it increases the full structure and chain that then feeds up from the foot. That's into the ankle, into the knee, into the hip. And that's why I believe it is so fundamental and just such an amazing efficiency gain that we can add to our training when we don't even have to train. It's just by doing what we do every single day. It is a huge gain. And when, I put it into ChatGPT, top foot injuries in runners, plantar fasciitis, inflammation of the plantar fascia, tissue band that runs across the bottom of the foot connecting the heel bone to the toes, right? So if we lock up our foot and make it real rigid, heel bone to the toes, if we lock that up, probably makes it stiff, probably makes some irritation, right? Underneath, things like that. Again, let's get that foot moving. That's why I feel it's so important. And look, there's some insights here. Causes: overuse, improper footwear, tight calf muscles and Achilles or flat feet, stress fractures, repetitive impacts, sudden increase in intensity, improper running mechanics, right? This is all stuff I'm so excited to dive into coming up soon. But improper footwear, classic. Overuse, tight shoes, high heels, whatever that is, thickening of tissue around one of the nerves leading to the toes, usually third and fourth toes. Again, if our toes aren't moving, right, if they're becoming dumb and numb, of course we're going to have some problems, okay? So improper footwear, again, addressing these injuries, rest, proper footwear, stretching, strengthening, exercises, some cases medical treatment. Medical system for medical is good at times, and yoga can be particularly beneficial. Would you look at that? Fantastic. So in the community, I've put in a 15% off discount code for Vivobarefoot shoes. I have worn many pairs of these for the last 4 years. These are the Primus Trail 2 FGs that I've run in the UTA 50, the TUM 100, and I've tested out the Trail soft grounds as well. They're amazing too. Great on the terrain, just so much feel and control, very impressive. And then this is my everything shoe, the Primus LITE 3. Takes to the office, you can skate in it, you can run in it, you can go to the boardroom, you can wear them out to dinner. Amazing. So that's why I'm such a big fan of these shoes. And you're probably asking, how do I unlock this code? I've added it as a 15% discount code that unlocks at level 3 in the community. So how do you unlock that? This whole platform, Skeletal Freedom, in here is about community. The more value you provide, the more value you get. So by interacting with other community members, uploading information about your progress, runs, training, things you're trying, how the experiments are going, how you're working with the breath, how you found that course information in our classroom. Keep chatting, keep talking about that, because every time a post or a comment of yours gets a like by another community member, by adding value, 1 like equals 1 point. Level 3 is at 20 points. At 20 points, 20 likes or comments, you get 15% off Vivos, which is anywhere from $20 to $45 probably. So yeah, super amazing. And if you're new to this channel and don't know about Skeletal Freedom, well, my mission is to help runners become injury-free and unstoppable. I teach runners through training their breathing as a skill, technique, proper biomechanical technique, and coming soon we're going to have some yoga, and it's going to be really solid. So if you want in, I have a free community that teaches you how to become an unstoppable runner. Comes with free breath trainings for runners, yoga and technique modules. You can join the group for free at school.com/skeletal freedom. It'll look like this at a page, and there'll be a yellow join group button here. It's absolutely free. You get access to dive into the classroom where you get access instantly to this free Breathing for Runners module, which covers foundations, short distances. Coming soon, we've got the techniques for runners, which I'm really excited about. Hip mobility, strength, foot and ankle strength, all of this good stuff. Coming very soon, and then we're going to move into the yoga for runners as well. So if you want the 15% off Vivobarefoot, join the community, get to level 3, all yours. That is why I believe changing your shoes can change your life. See you in the community.